video series is about 5 common gait faults that we often see when evaluating runners. So the first one we're going to talk about is called the Overstrider. So an Overstrider is somebody who is going to put their foot out in front of their body, like Joel is demonstrating here, and the first point of contact when their leg hits the ground is going to be that heel, right? So this is not ideal because it's putting a lot of extra stress through the knee. It can often cause actually knee pain just from that angle that's happening there. And then this can also sometimes lead to shin splints as well, because that front of the shin is working really hard to keep that toe up in the air and make the heel the first point of contact. Common gait fault that we're going to go over in the 5 common ones that we normally see when we evaluate runners is going to be the bouncer. So this is somebody who spends a lot of energy going up and down when they run. So instead of kind of going forward, they're doing a lot of up and down unnecessary stress. So this is inefficient in and of itself because you want to be traveling forward, right? Not up and down. What goes up has to come down, and when that happens, you're putting a ton of stress through all of your joints from the hip, knee, ankle, everything. So don't do that. The next common gait fault that we're going to talk about is something called the weaver. So what defines a weaver is a crossover at initial contact. So basically what's happening is what Joel is so well demonstrating. Your foot is coming in front of you, so you're crossing over that midline instead of keeping it nice and straight under your body to make you more efficient when you're kind of trying to travel forward, right? So somebody who has this might have either a weak hip or sometimes a limitation of hip mobility as well. Next common gait fault that we see when we evaluate runners is called the collapser. So this is somebody who, when they are stepping, they are going to basically just fall inward, as Joel is demonstrating here. So it happens at the foot, knee, and hip. So this is somebody who may be an excessive pronator when walking or running. And then also it's definitely going to be somebody with weak glutes. So the glutes aren't strong enough to hold the knee out and everything is just falling inward. Common gait fault that we are talking about is going to be something called the glute amnesiac. So this is somebody who, when they're running, Joel's going to demonstrate, as you can see, his torso is very upright. So it's a bit excessive, right? You want to have that slight lean so that you can be more efficient with traveling forward. So somebody who does this when they run and has that too much upright action going on may lack hip extension, or they may just have a weak glute max area going on. And that's going to cause that weird upright posture that is not efficient and does not help your
you guys enjoyed watching me do all those crazy running things. So a lot of times when we're working with runners here, we do a gait evaluation using video, and we're able to look at it slow motion, and then it helps us to see some of those gait faults. And it's really interesting because a lot of times people feel they're running a certain way, but then when we actually show it on video, it's kind of like, this is the truth, right? Like, you may feel you're doing this thing, but we can kind of see that you're not. So while we're going over those, I guess those 5 different gait faults, is that we're going to be running a running evaluation special in the first week of June, sometime in the beginning of June, may not be exactly the first week. And we're going to be able, and part of that is going to be able to taking a video, and then we're also going to do what we call a readiness assessment, where we kind of check you out head to toe to see if there's anything going on with your body. So look for that special. If you're a runner and you want to see how you look on video, it'd be a great time for you to do that.